Chinese millionaire has the most ridiculous business card. Do you have a business card? I don't have a business card. What does your business card look like? Guangbiao Chen. Now, is he the same guy who sold the Chen Air?
Chen Air. Yes.
He was the guy who came up with the idea. He's actually one of the wealthiest CEO in China. He's just a little bit strange. Little bit strange. He reminds me of a bad version of Richard Branson.
Oh.
He likes the publicity. He likes to pull these publicity stunts, but just in a very weird, low-class, strange way. So check out the titles.
All right, so usually on a business card, there's one title,
one
maybe
title.
two.
Not this guy.
Right.
Not this guy. Not two.
This guy has, number one is most influential person in China.
Just like, here I am, most influential person in China. Just like, well, you put on a business card, it must be true, right?
He's the most prominent philanthropist of China as well.
Yeah, most prominent. Again, it's like most, not one of them. I'm the one.
Yeah.
I'm the one.
A China moral leader.
Yeah, China moral leader. That's like the whole China moral leader. Like as a role model example. That's amazing, okay?
That sounds interesting. China earthquake rescue hero.
Yeah, when you do some good, you want the whole world to know. I'm the hero, right? Right, earthquake.
The most well-known and beloved Chinese role model.
Most well-known and beloved Chinese role model. That's awesome.
Wow.
That is just talk about positioning.
Wow.
I thought I'm the king of high ticket sales. That's already pretty.
It's pretty shameless.
That's like I'm nothing, man, compared to this.
You're so humble.
I'm so humble. Shit.
He's also China's top 10 most honorable volunteer.
What does that even mean?
Yeah, top 10
Top
most
10 though.
honorable.
Top 10 out of 1.3 billion.
Now, just so you know, a lot of time China. First of all, why does he do this? Why does he do this? Is it?
Well, it's in English. It must be impress the Caucasian.
Yeah, he impressed the Caucasian.
Yeah.
He wants to impress Caucasian. But in China, you can. Well, I think in some way he wants to. I don't know. State all these titles, so it's like overkill, a little bit of overkill. Right? You try to say too much. In China, you can also buy a lot of these titles, just so you know, right? You can buy a fucking MBA. You can buy a fucking PhD.
I think it's just the culture of displaying your achievements for the Chinese, right? Like I remember when I graduated from university, along with my sisters as well, she took all of our certificates and hung it on her wall.
On her wall.
So I actually don't
No,
have
but
access
isn't
to
Chinese supposed to be humble?
humble.
But at the same time,
Yes. There's really
They-
two very opposite school of thought versus
Yes.
actual practice, I would
Yeah.
say.
I think maybe those are the titles the media give it to him from maybe just one line of the report, something like that. He just kind of
took it and
maybe
translate into
exaggerate
English,
it,
exaggerate it.
exaggerate a little bit.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. What are the other ones?
All right, so he's the most charismatic philanthropist of
That's definitely
China.
not true.
Yeah. He just is so close to say he's the most good looking. Like,
Hottest.
yeah, like damn, that's awesome. Now, and also you can see in the photo here that now I feel kind of bad. I got a red suit, he's got a fucking green suit.
I don't know, this is like a Joker green, like a Jim Carrey.
Okay, that makes me feel better. Thank you.
You're
That's
like
awesome.
Christmas red. Just have to make it better.
Is it good? It's good.
Iron Man red.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
So there's no segue to these titles. So the next one is just says China low carbon emission.
Like from the most charismatic to boom.
He produces low emission, apparently.
By not pooping.
Environmental protection top advocate. Like from all these crazy titles to now, like I protect the earth. I'm
my
so
God.
environmentally friendly, right? China's foremost environmental preservation demolition expert. Holy shit. Okay, let me say that again. China's foremost environmental preservation demolition expert. Nice to meet you. What does that mean? What does that mean?
environmental
he preserves them, but he also demolishes them.
Yeah.
They're like two opposite things.
Yeah, what does that? It doesn't even make sense. But look at his company. Recycle material. Yeah, so he's in the recycling business. So it's interesting how he's made a lot of money, obviously, with like recycling stuff in China.
Yeah.
But unbelievable! Wow. I wonder what his Chinese business card is like. Now I really want to know.
Double side with all the titles, like countless.
Yeah, this is like why. This is amazing. But he's got the money. He's also giving away a lot of money, supposedly,
Yeah.
like helping in different causes, right? With even all disasters.
But it reminds me of, Jack Ma. Jack Ma just did a new movie and with
Yeah.
all the Chinese.
Yeah, have you seen that movie? The new Jack Ma with Donnie Yen, with Jet Li, all of that, right? In a kind of short film, right? And I watched that. If you have not watched that, you can I can put a link in the description. You can watch that one, which because I'm a kung fu fan, and it's rare. You see Tony Jaa, you see Jet Li, you see Donnie Yen, you see all these top martial artists in a film, and Jack Ma kicks all their ass with his Tai Chi. Goes to show you, with money you can beat everybody. Even with money, Donnie Yen has to fall down. It doesn't matter who he is, right? But I watched the film and I asked Jenny, like, why did he make the film? Because I didn't quite get why he made the film. Is it to promote Alibaba? Partially, to get some publicity. Because it's just nothing he was promoting at the end.
Yeah.
There was no call to action. So it's not a film. But it's not a film. It's not a infomercial. It's not a promo video. Then what the heck is it? Then I was talking with Jenny. I think I came up with a conclusion why he did that. I think it was just to fulfill a dream that he has. Because I think you notice Jack Ma with what he does, this is my point of view. When he had no money, when he was just getting started, I don't think he gets a lot of respect from people. So I think when Jack Ma was younger, when he had no money and when he was just getting started in Alibaba, he didn't get a lot of respect from people. He got rejected by Harvard many times, trying to get money. So, now I think he is, well, you know what? I think in the future, I'll make a different video on that, right? Because I don't want to get off topic. Stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe below. If you want to hear what I think of Jack Ma's new movie and what his intention actually is, I'll make a future video on that. You want to check out our other Decode China video? Check that on your right side there. You can check out all those videos as well. Make sure you give us a thumbs up, give us a heart, show us some love, right? Let us know what other topics you want us to make, and I'll see you in the next episode.